Hello, I am your pal Cujo. As you can tell, I've upped the quality of the camera a little bit. I got this for green screen videos because the last one I made was pretty low quality, but I had a ton of fun making it, so I just wanted better footage for when I did decide to do it now. So why did I come here to sit in front of the camera instead of play a game and just talk normally? Well, I partially just wanted to test the camera out, but I also thought it'd be kind of cool to just tell you how exactly I got the name Your Pal Cujo in the first place. So ever since I could remember, my nickname in my family has been Cujo, probably since I was a baby. My first and middle name are Caden Joseph, and my mom and dad must have watched Cujo shortly at the time after me being born or something. Since then, my dad started calling me Cujo, and I don't even remember when that is, but I'm growing up, I'm getting called Cujo instead of Caden. I'm getting called Cujo by my family all the time. And then I had a period where I fell out with my dad. Probably around like 11 or 12, my parents got divorced. So I ended up taking my mom's side from it, and it was a super messy divorce. Maybe I can make another video on that, or maybe I have talked about that in a previous video. I'll have to kind of dig through my catalog and see if I have, but if I haven't, I should make a video talking about it. Anyway, had a falling out with my dad. Kind of rejected my own nickname, Cujo, because it was associated with my dad growing up. And for a long time, when I made stuff, I wouldn't put anything out. It was more like me figuring out and experimenting rather than, trying to make something of it. But I got somewhat of a courage to kind of put out beats I was making at 19, and I went under a name called Caden Thuy for a long time. My other nickname used to be Thuy in school because, my last name, it's a play off my last name. And I had this group of friends through high school that I hung out with a ton, that I kept hanging out with after high school while I was making these beats. So I'm making beats under Caden Thuy, hanging out with this group of people, kind of bouncing back and forth between that, but not really much is happening, which is totally fine at this point. But for me, I was put here for more than just making beats and hanging out with the same group of people all the time. Which, towards the end of me hanging out with this group of friends, I realized that I'm meant for much more than what I'm doing at the current point in time. So then I kind of have a falling out with this group. And then from then on, I kind of reinvented who I was as a person. I used to be didn't take care of myself. I weighed probably about 200 pounds. Probably smelled like body odor, and I played video games for like 5 hours a day or something like that. Thought I was addicted when really I was just trying to escape from life, I guess. But yeah, I kind of started from ground zero. No friends. Nothing really going on. I quit my job at that point in time and started a new job, like shortly after I started quitting hanging out with these people. Yeah, and to me, I wanted a new name because it symbolized like a new point in my life. I went with Your Pal Cujo. Now, the reason I didn't do Cujo is just because I looked up to see if other people were using the name Cujo, and there was a lot of fucking people using Cujo. Like, holy shit. I originally wanted to do it with like a K, but then I would use it for when I played Melee and Smash Ultimate when I competed. I would use the name Cujo too, and when I used K, people thought it was associated with Jotaro Kujo from JoJo. And no, it's not JoJo. I'm sorry, it's not a JoJo reference. It's a Stephen King reference. Yeah. You know what's funny about my nickname and the name I have is I didn't even watch Cujo until I was like 20. And for reference, I am 23. So it was a few years ago. But for being called Cujo for like all my life, I hadn't watched Cujo until I was like a young adult. To set myself apart, I picked Your Pal because I kind of, in a sense, became the internet's friend rather than this friend group that I had. I became everybody's friend in a sense, like multiple people in my life, and yeah, I'm still friends with those people too. Like, totally open to talking with them. I just think I'm a different kind of person that doesn't live that lifestyle I used to live, where I used to live a lifestyle where I just avoided responsibility, was a bit overweight, and Your Pal Cujo is kind of a different version of myself, like the flip opposite of the same coin, if that makes sense. I'm really proud of who I am, that I'm sitting here filming this. But anyway, I think that's what my mission is with the Your Pal Cujo name. I want to provide a place where people can come together and realize, you know, oh, this guy likes making music. This guy likes sitting in front of a camera or just talking to his mic at night and playing games and putting it up on the internet. And that's okay that I decide to do that too. And that's what Your Pal Cujo means to me. Your Pal Cujo to me means stepping into your own power and becoming who you are. And I want to give people that same voice that I learned through a long time of me going through relationships that failed with my family and relationships I'd been in and friendships. But yeah, that's who I am, is I am Your Pal Cujo. But you can just call me Cujo, that's cool too. I've talked about this in some of the videos I made, but I make a commentary video every Saturday. I kind of just post music whenever. I don't have a specific day that I do post music or like a specific timeline. I just kind of post it when it's done. So you can just look forward to that if you are interested. Maybe I'll put an annotation for my music somewhere and then put something in the description for my commentary videos if you're interested in that. Working on a green screen video right now with this camera. Right now I'm kind of frustrated because I'm waiting on stuff to be shipped for the video, and I think it got lost in the mail. So yeah, that's pretty frustrating. But anyway, to sum it up, Your Pal Cujo. Cujo is just a nickname I had from when I was a kid. Wanted to set myself apart, so I picked Your Pal because we're pals, you and I. I mean, as much as we can be. I don't want to start some weird parasocial thing. But, you know, feel free to leave comments and watch other videos and stuff. But don't, like, stalk me and, like, I don't know, try to kill me or anything. That'd be kind of scary. But yeah, anyway, I think that's all I got for this one. So I'll just catch you guys later. And goodbye now.